what's up guys, it's me Jake here, and I've been wanting to make this kind of video for a while, and I just kind of got to it, and I'm not going to make this kind of video like too often, like every couple months, but yeah, I want to make my manga / light novel wish list. Of course, usually there's going to be way more mangas than light novels, because currently I'm trying to get more into light novels, so if you have any more suggestions in the comments, I currently have some of Infinite Dendrogram, all of up to date with Orgairu, Classroom of the Elite, Ace's story, and I've been killing slimes for 300 years until I max out my level, and I shall survive using potions. So if you have any other suggestions, you guys should please leave them down in the comments, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Let's just get straight into this. Now, the reason I started to make this video is purely because of the tweets that Viz just made earlier this week of this as I'm recording this, and that is of some series that are coming out in the summer 2021, I do believe, and they are some really good series that I cannot wait to get. So I decided I want to make this video, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. Now, some of these series I do already have some volumes of, and I just want to continue it, but some I don't have any, so just so you know that, it's kind of just like, so you know. But yeah, first of all, it's a Warbeto. I have volumes 1 through 7 right now, right over here. I just got these today. I heard this is a more darker story from what I've heard, but I don't know everything about it because I just got it today, so I haven't read it yet. But, looks really good. I only heard some good things. I don't hear much about the series because it's a pretty not as well-known series, but I just know that volumes 2, 5, and 6 are pretty hard to come by, and I saw this lot for 30 bucks of 1s through 7. So I decided, oh my god, I'm like just dropping these on top of each other. I saw a lot of 1 through 7 and just had to pick it up for 30 bucks. I thought it was a really good deal. The only thing about them is volumes 5 through 7 have a little bit of yellowing on top, but their sides and bottoms are still fine. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it doesn't bleed through the pages either, so I can't really say anything. But I just know this is a more darker series with more bloody aspects that I've heard. And it looks really good. I already ordered the rest off Right Stuff. I'm just waiting for it to come in. But even these spines, man, they look really nice. I really like how Viz did these spines. That's the wrong way around. Sorry about that. I really like how Viz made these spines. I really do think this is a really pretty looking series, and I cannot wait to get into it. And I cannot wait to pick up more. Next up is one of the tweets that Viz made was about an older series. Now, if you saw the tweets, you probably know what I'm talking about. But an older series that goes by Fist of the North Star. Now, it's on my wish list because I've heard so many good things about it, but there's a couple things I want to say about the series. Now, I don't care if it goes in hardcover or like single format, but I do kind of prefer if it would be hardcover, depending on how it looks. Because if it looks more like the JoJo hardcovers, I would definitely like that. Because I heard it's more like a JoJo before JoJo. So don't hate me for saying that. That's just what I've heard. But I just kind of I hope they do hardcovers kind of. But I also do, if you know me, I actually do prefer singles to hardcovers. Because, you know, my hands are too small, so it's kind of hard to hold some hardcovers. But I do think it would look better on a shelf as a hardcover. So hopefully it is, but who knows. Next up is another one that was on this, and I've already read the first like 10 volumes, so I think I've already read what the first probably volume in a little bit will be, and that's Undead Unluck. I really did enjoy this series from what I did read off the Viz app, and I really cannot wait for the volumes to come out. From what we saw of the cover, it looks really nice. I don't know if it was the actual cover or not. Hopefully it was, because I really did enjoy what that cover looked like. So yeah, I really can't wait for that series to come out, and yeah, moving on is Mashal. Now, I've heard very good things about Mashal. I know it kind of follows in that, like, kind of no magic in a magical world, but he's kind of a gag character, but kind of not. I have not read it yet, so I don't know everything, but I don't know if he's an actual gag character or not. I just know he's, like, really strong and tries flexing on everyone so far. That's all I've heard about this series. But I've also heard it's really, really good. So I cannot wait to pick up this first volume and seeing how I enjoy it, because I really do like sorcery, so cannot wait to see how this goes. And yeah, sorry about that, but as I was saying, so I was gonna put way more series on this list, but I just wanted the box sets, and I didn't know if I should or shouldn't, so maybe in the next one I will. if I don't already have them. But this one is the series I want the most out of all those box sets. I'll just name a couple. Naruto, Fullmetal Alchemist, Claymore, and Bakuman are the main 4. And Tokyo Ghoul, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Those are the main 6. But the main one I really do want is Bleach. Now I do have volume 25 over there, but that's a thrift store copy that I'm gonna be selling, so it's not in that great condition either. That's around right after the Soul Society arc, if I'm correct. I don't know exactly where that is compared to the anime. I've only watched the anime and read some of the scans after the anime. I have not completely finished Bleach, but I definitely do want to get these box sets very much. But now, moving on is a series that's going to be really hard to collect unless I get omnibuses, and I'm probably not going to get the omnibuses because how I am, I don't really like omnibuses. I'd rather have the singles. So, also for the series, they have some of the nicest covers, and that is Air Gear. I don't know if it's called Air Gear Oh Great or just Air Gear. I haven't heard much. I just heard it's a really good series. But man, I saw some of the covers, and it's just so beautiful for some covers. Like volume 35, I think it is. Don't quote me. It's 35 or 36. I saw it on Right Stuff, that cover. And oh my god, that cover is so beautiful. I really like that cover. I really want that series. And yeah, I just know it's going to be really hard to find, like volume 28 and just a couple other volumes. So since it's out of print, it's going to be really hard to find. But hopefully I can find deals on them, and hopefully I can get them in the future. Next up, the series that is made by the twin brother of Masashi Kishimoto, who's the creator of Naruto, which I did not know he had a twin brother. I know I might sound like, oh, he's not an anime fan, he didn't know, but he's not a manga fan, he didn't know, but I just didn't know. I didn't know at all. I didn't know he had an identical twin brother, so I want to get his most popular series. His name is Seishi Kishimoto, and I want to get his most popular series, which is O Parts Hunter. I heard it's pretty good. I've seen some things from it. It looks pretty good. I can say that the art style is very similar, but I'm not going to roast him. I mean, they are identical twin brothers. They probably went through a lot of the same similar stuff while becoming mangakas, so I'm not going to just roast him and be like, oh, you stole from your brother, but like, they are similar, and I bet they did basically teach each other how to probably draw. I would imagine if they probably taught each other how to draw a lot, so I don't really bash that. And yeah, I just really want to read it. I can't wait to read it, and yeah, I hope I can get that in the future. I think I might get off Right Stuff if they do have it. Hopefully they do have it, but I don't know. I'll leave Right Stuff's link in the description, by the way, if you guys want to, just since they're probably the best source of getting manga in the US and even Canada. So yeah, I definitely do suggest getting manga from Right Stuff. They are very much probably the best source out there right now. Next up is another series I actually do own some of, and due to the recent announcements for deluxe editions, these are going to be quite hard to find because they're printed by Dark Horse. And yeah, they're not my top priority, but I definitely do want to get them. And knowing that volumes 4 and 7 are going to be really hard to find now is kind of annoying, but what can you do? That's Blade of the Immortal. I have the first 3 volumes of the omnibuses. Now, I really do like the omnibuses and how they look. And I definitely do want to grab more, but it's just going to be quite hard to find them in good condition for actually good prices and not like $40 per volume, because I don't want to spend $40 for one Blade of the Immortal volume when there's 10. So yeah, it's going to be quite hard, but hopefully I can find them in the future, because I do really enjoy the series so far. I definitely don't think it's like my top series. I don't think it's my number 1, but it's definitely a really good series. Definitely has some of the best art I've seen, and I definitely do think that some of the characters are really good. So yeah, I cannot wait to get more of that. Hopefully I can find the rest of it somewhere, but who knows. But next up is another series I want that is made by a mangaka that I do have most of his major works, which is Ken Akamatsu, and his newest work, which is UQ Holder. Now, I only have volume 1, which is right here. And I did really like volume 1, but I found out that this is actually like the continuation of one of his other series. I think this is true. I've only heard it from a comment, and I didn't really look it up. I should have probably looked it up, but I definitely think it is. But that's Negima. I think Negima is the predecessor of this, so I think this is what comes after it. I do have most of Negima. I'm waiting for the rest of it off Right Stuff. I have volumes 1 through 28. I'm waiting through for 29 through 38 to come in. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that. But I definitely want to pick up more UQ Holder because I've read a couple volumes, not too much of Negima. Because once I started getting into Negima, I of course picked up the rest of Ajin, and I binged through all of Ajin, which there's gonna be an Ajin video coming out tomorrow. But my life kind of got taken over by Ajin. It's really good, and yeah, I definitely am gonna get back into Negima, and I definitely want more UQ Holder. It's a really good series, definitely would suggest. And I just really like the art style and storytelling style of Ken Nakamatsu. I definitely think he's a really good manga, so definitely would check out some of his works if I were you. And next up, for all you manhwa fans, I know you guys are going to be so excited for this, but I think it was Yen Press that just announced that Solo Leveling will get a English publishing. Now, I did not expect this a single bit. Now, I'm not a huge Solo Leveling fan. I'm not currently up to date. I've read the first 25 to 50 chapters, I think. I don't know exactly. I haven't read it in a while, but didn't love it. And I'll give it a chance again. Mostly because English volumes, because that story was so beautiful. And I can just imagine how beautiful it will look in physical format. And I just cannot believe that this manhwa is getting a physical format before the Tower Gods, before the God of High Schools, before the Noblesses, before it even gets an anime. It's insane to think that Solo Leveling is getting an English publishing before any of those, which all three of animes. Of course, I think all three of their manhwa adaptations for manhwa to anime were not that great, but they still all three have animes, which I'm not going to say much about. But I definitely think that that's really surprising. I'm really proud for Solo Leveling to do that, and I definitely will pick up the first volume. Hopefully, it gets a sale, though, because I think it's at $20 right now for the first volume. So, I hope it gets a sale. Please get a sale, just please. But yeah, next up, I'm going to talk about the 3 light novel series that I want to continue / pick up. Now, most of these I'm going to be picking up, but there's one series that I do want to continue, and that's Infinite Dendrogram. Now, I only read a little bit of the first volume, but I really did enjoy it. I really did a lot. So, I definitely want to pick up the rest, which I think there's only 8 currently out right now. So, it's not too much. Of course, for a light novel, that is a bit, mostly because, if you don't know, JV Novel Club, right? Or J Novel Club, I don't know why I said JV. J Novel Club does have pretty thin pieces of paper for theirs, so they fit quite a few pages in these small volumes, but I definitely want to pick up the rest. So far, I'm really liking it, and I'm not really a big MMORPG or VR MMO or whatever, but VR MMO fan, but I do really enjoy these. They definitely more give me a mix of that in a fantasy world setting, and it's really, really good to read, and I really do enjoy it, so I definitely want to finish that up. And next up is a series I made a greatness of, and it's actually the first series I did a greatness of, and that is ReZero. Now, I know that the light novels currently in English, I think in January, are going to be up to 15, which is 10 behind the Japanese, because I think Japanese is at 25. I could be completely wrong with that. I do think it's at 25, though, from the last time I checked. But I know for a fact that 15 in English is coming out in January, I think. It's coming out early 2021. So I definitely want to pick this up soon so I can kind of get up to date. Since I know that the manga the light novel and the anime are not too far off in English from the sub from the English light novel. But I definitely do want to read it because I think that even after season 2 part 2 airs, I think we're going to have 2 or 3 light novels still published in English that weren't animated yet. So I definitely do want to read those. Plus, I want to know what happens that they could have cut out, because a lot of series do cut out a lot of stuff from the light novels. So I definitely want to read that, and I know that some things did change from the adaptations. So yeah, I just can't wait to pick that up. And next up is a series that if you know me, I should have made a greatness of the series sooner, but I don't know when I'm gonna make one. I'm definitely gonna make one at one point. But that is Danmachi. Now I have the volumes of the manga. I have all the manga volumes, other than I think the most recent Sword Art Artoria one. But I only have Danmachi's light novels and its spin-offs. Currently, I have all the manga, like I said, other than one volume, so I can show off the manga volumes. But I do think the art for the covers and the art inside the volumes of the light novels are actually better than the manga, which is kind of weird to say. But yeah, I definitely do think that that's true. Now, these are a little bit more thick for manga. The Sword Art Artoria volumes are a little more thick than the normal ones, but what can you say? I do really enjoy all of Danmachi, and no matter what, if I can get more Danmachi content, I definitely will. Plus, I know that the light novels are so far out of the anime. I think that light novel will probably end season 3 off at like light novel 11, 12, and there's 15 currently in English. That not technically, there's 14 currently, but very early 2021 there's gonna be 15. So what can you do? And yeah, I really do want to pick this up. And I know that the Familia Chronicle Volume 2, which is about Freya, is coming out very soon too. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's currently working on Volume 3 of Familia Chronicle with Haruhime. I think that's what I've read on some forums, that Volume 3 of Familia Chronicle is Haruhime, which I kind of think is dumb. I like Haruhime as a character, but I definitely like other characters more and think they deserve it more, but I'm not going to get too far into that. I'm fine with it. We're going to get more, so it doesn't bother me. I just love Danmachi and I want more content from it, so. But I also do think I do want some other content from like Sword Art Toyo or more for the original light novels, because I think that actually Volume 16 of regular Danmachi just came out in Japan October 2nd, if I'm not wrong. Came out really early October, so I think we can get that next year, like probably around exactly a year, probably early to October of 2021, hopefully, and by then I hope I'm going to be up to date on it. But yeah, that's it for my wish list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this might be a little bit of a longer video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I see you guys next time. And if you did enjoy it, actually, please like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment down below if you have any more suggestions. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!